Hi, my name is Mr. Yoder, and I'm here to talk to you today about some of the hybrid and online courses we offer here at the high school. You may have seen some students enrolled in them, and we wanted to sort of build awareness so you knew exactly what a hybrid class is, what is an online class, and is it something you might be interested in taking. So let's take a quick look at some student testimonials, and then we'll take a look at some of the courses offered next year.
Well, 2 days a week we meet in class and it's just like a normal English class, and the rest takes place mostly on D2L. We get a lot of work through there that you would usually just do in class, like worksheets and that sort of thing, while class time is mostly reserved for projects and group activities.
We go over the homework when we meet the 2 days during the week, so you have to take a lot of learning upon yourself if you want to be prepared for the chapter tests.
Hybrid gym is actually a lot of fun. It's only 1 day a week on Fridays, and it actually gives you an extra day on Thursday to have a study hall, or you can put in another class if you want. So it's really advantageous.
You don't have to be a genius to know how to use the technology, but you need general information on how to troubleshoot if your Wi-Fi's out or if your device isn't working.
You don't have to be too tech savvy to be able to keep up. If you kind of get Google Docs, then it's not much more complicated than that. D2L is pretty basic.
We are not sitting in class 5 days a week with them constantly restating the same things over and over and over again. So I have to make sure that the work and the notes I'm taking off the videos are more precise, more accurate, make sure I'm correcting all my mistakes and writing down the entire processes, because that's what I have to look back at.
I don't always have a teacher telling me what to do. I have to tell myself what to do.
With Online Health 2, I get to manage my time, and I get to put this on my own schedule, giving me a lot more freedom.
Since you're going to be at home, you're not going to have teachers surrounding you all the time. You have to be able to manage your time and manage your work, because you're not going to have the class every day, and it's going to help you, especially for college, where you'll sometimes have class only for 1 day a week and you have to manage the rest of the work yourself.
For me, it was just basically like clearing out my schedule and like the fact that you get to work at your own pace. You don't have to really worry about the like other kids in the class. It's just, if you have a week to do something, you could do a little bit one day, a little bit the next day, and just keep on moving like that.
It's beneficial to have the FaceTime with the teachers so you can ask them questions and understand the concepts completely, but it's also nice to have sort of the flexibility of learning on your own and understanding the concepts in your own time.
Trying not to abuse the study halls that they give me.
Probably the greatest challenge is just keeping up with the amount of work, because it seems like a lot of work and it can be scary. You go on D2L and you see all this work you have to do, even though it's no more than in an actual classroom. Just the hardest part is managing all that.
For support, you can always go to the teachers, especially the hybrid course teachers. Any of them will be able to help you out. But D2L has a specific link that you can always click, or a number that you can call in case you're having trouble with your hybrid courses, and that should help out, yeah.
Those who want to have a head start when it comes to college, I think.
Well, the type of student that would succeed in this class is definitely one who would understand the material, not necessarily right away, but wouldn't need the repetition that a normal class entails.
Any student who is good at keeping their work in check, doesn't miss homework assignments, and can manage their time, I think would be really successful in a hybrid course.
So I think you have to not be a procrastinator and be very good with time management.
I would definitely recommend it to a person who's independent and thinks that they have the drive, I guess, to get work done on their own, and not someone who's a slacker. That's what I would say.
I would recommend them to other students, but it's not a cakewalk. Don't take it because you want less work.
I would say just take a look at your track record so far, and even in just this current year, if homework has been an issue at all, or if managing your time has been something you struggle with, maybe reassess. But if that's never been a problem and you get the material and homework is just a simple thing, then I would say definitely go for it.
I would definitely recommend that they take online health. It really does free up your schedule to do a lot more and to manage your classes.
Yeah, definitely. I prefer online classes over classes because I feel like you have more time to work on your own and you can move at your pace rather than the teacher or other classes.
You learn to manage yourself. You learn to discipline yourself.
Hybrid classes are a great way to practice for when you're out in the real world, because there's not going to be a teacher in real life telling you what you have to do to learn.
This allows you sort of the opportunity of having that time where you are learning, but then also having that time where you're mostly just sort of going over it on your own, because that's what college is. You have the lessons, but then most of it's done outside of it, and you're just sort of trying to learn on your own.
I think it's been a nice experience kind of weaning you off of the hand-holding between, seeing your teacher every day and them reminding you, hey, make sure to do your homework. And you having to do that work on your own and learn the subjects on your own for college. It's a nice in-between there.
Here are a list of hybrid courses and online courses that are currently in our program of study. Take a look over them, see if any of them interest you. We have both core and electives. And over the next month, you're going to want to meet with your guidance counselor, your teachers, talk with your parents, and decide if maybe one of these courses might fit your schedule. Course selection ends in January, so be sure to set up an appointment with your guidance counselor as soon as possible.